2020 started like any other year. We started off the year with an in-person presentations about microplastics at the Silver Springs Civic Building. In February, we held a large Weed Warrior Workday in the Kemp Mill section of the park and invited the community to participate. Then COVID hit. Our spring Sweep the Creek, which would normally attract upwards of 300 volunteers, had to be canceled, along with all our other group activities for the year. We encouraged individual sweeps. By May, we figured out how to do Zoom events. Our first was on the birds of the Wheaton branch stormwater ponds, where 175 species have been documented. In July, we heard about misunderstood wildlife, such as snakes, bees, and bats, both events which were well attended. The summer and fall both brought flooding. During the summer and fall, small Weed Warrior events resumed with restrictions. Understandably, the public could not participate, so this year there were no large school groups or company volunteers coming out to help. Despite this, our Sligo Weed Warriors were not deterred. Much of the fall was spent removing kudzu and other vines from trees and stopping the spread of Japanese barberry and leatherleaf mahonia. There was some good news. Our long-awaited new website was launched with more appealing graphics, clearer navigation, and a paid manager who also looks after our complex database. In August, our new Friends of Sligo Creek YouTube channel was also activated. Our advocacy efforts were not slowed by COVID shutdowns. We weighed in on several issues that would impact Sligo Creek, including the planned Beltway expansion, the use of artificial turf, and advocating for the habitat improvements at Sligo's Wheaton branch ponds. As in the spring, our fall Sweep the Creek was also canceled, but individuals and families came out and did their own cleanups along the creek. In the fall, we held a Zoom talk by Kit Gage who encouraged members to leave the leaves in your yard to benefit the soil and wildlife. Kathy Michels was featured in a Friends of Sligo Creek YouTube video that also encouraged members to leave the leaves. Throughout the fall, individuals on their own initiative stepped up and collected trash and litter. And members documented wildlife. Sligo water watchdogs are out monitoring stormwater outfalls and reporting problems. In November, our long-running meadow project in the Powerline Corridor, which started in 2008, got a big boost with the formation of an informal steering committee made up of residents in nearby neighborhoods dedicated to promoting and enhancing the habitat. They have established an iNaturalist project with 300 species already, an eBird hotspot, Facebook and Instagram groups, and a local listserv. The year ended with a well-attended Zoom presentation on what's in the Sligo water, where we learned that Sligo now supports 16 species of fish, up one from last year. The event was also the kickoff to expanding the Sligo Water Watchdogs and the Water Quality Committee efforts. 2020 was a difficult year, but we adapted, learned new ways to communicate, and have come out stronger.